It's time for our weekly Mayor's Chat. So let's check in with St. Catharines Mayor Walter Sendzik. Good morning.
Morning, Sylvie.
Now, Regional Council will be voting on whether or not to move forward with the regionalization of public transit. Can you explain what that means and what your thoughts are on this?
Yeah, this is really the coming together of a number of transit systems here in Niagara. This has been a part of our agenda as both the region and four-tier municipalities for the better part of the last, I'm going to say, 6 or 7 years. And so the culmination of this process starts tonight with Regional Council discussing and debating the merits of regionalized transit. And then depending on how the vote goes, it'll go to the lower tier municipalities for their vote as well. In order for this to go through, we need the support of Regional Council, and we also need a support of the majority of lower tier municipalities representing a majority of the population. So there's a number of steps that we have to go through, but it's long overdue.
You're in support of it?
Yeah, I'm in support of the merits of it. And I think the important thing, you look at Hamilton. Hamilton has a very strong regionalized transit system. Here in Niagara, it's, you get three independent transit systems, and then the region does a connecting transit system. And really, when you look at the need here in Niagara, in terms of a poverty reduction, in terms of an environmental initiative, in terms of economic sustainability, having a regionalized transit system checks all those boxes. So if we're going to keep up with Hamilton and Kitchener-Waterloo and Guelph and London and Windsor, this is one of those must-dos, not, let's just wait and see. It's a must.
Mm-hmm. And last week we talked about the Buypock Market. How did that go, and was it a success?
It was a huge success. There was more than, I think when I was there had been more than 600 people had gone through the market square, and it was still hours from closing. So there is over 30 vendors from Niagara and Hamilton. So I just want to give a shout out to Natasha Bell from Black Owned 905. And they organized an amazing craft show that really showcased the BIPOC entrepreneurship that's here in Niagara. And I'm looking forward to many more in the future, but it just shows how a community can really come and support an initiative like that.
Mm-hmm. That's lovely. And speaking of supporting local as well, this past summer, street dining closed down several downtown roads to ensure there was room for outdoor dining and these businesses could stay open. Will that continue again this summer?
So we've heard from the BIA, the downtown BIA, and yes, it will continue. It's going to continue forward for every summer into the future. And, I think when you look at the Hess Village in Hamilton, you look at what Guelph's done with its downtown market space, you really see that here in St. Catharines, it has taken on. People love it. People love to be able to walk down the street, and all the traffic is absent from the road, and the restaurants and the vendors can come onto the street. That is the kind of pedestrian experience that we're looking to establish. It's very European in style. And what we're hoping is that year over year, it'll continue to grow and create a safe pedestrian space in downtown St. Catharines that families will come to see as a destination in the summertime.
Mm-hmm. I think every region did love that. Now, speaking of summer, how are the preparations for the upcoming Canada Summer Games?
It is amazing. We've got a 200-day out event taking place in January, featuring our very own Tim Hicks. Loverboy is going to be playing. Posey's going to be there. And that's at the Meridian Center. And that's really the kickoff for 200 days to the largest sporting event that we will ever host here in Niagara. Over 5,000 athletes coming for the 2022 Summer Games. And so it is a big event for us in Niagara, and we're welcoming people from Hamilton and beyond to come down, enjoy the concert, and then check out on the website Niagara 2022 Summer Games. And what you could see is all the things that we have planned moving into the next year. It's going to be awesome.
And how did the Team St. Catharines do at the Brownie Awards? And can you explain that?
Okay, the Brownie Awards has nothing to do with cooking. The Brownie Award is the Canadian Brownfield Association. Brownfields are industrial areas that have been vacated by industry and left behind is what would be, dirty land. And the Brownies is about supporting those communities that have created new ways of turning those lands into something that could be developed. And so we won the largest award for our community improvement plan. It's called a CIP. Hamilton's won it in the past, Halifax, Vancouver. It's a significant award for us. We just finished our updated CIP, and they said it's one of the most progressive community improvement programs for investment in the country, and it's part of affordable housing, heritage protection, brownfield redevelopment. it was an amazing award for us. Congratulations to the entire team.
Congrats and thank you so much. Mayor of St. Catharines, Walter Sendzik.